Taken from the introduction to The Hours of the Passion of Our Lord Jesus Christ. Luisa Piccarreta. The Little Daughter of the Divine Will. Preface by Saint Hannibal di Francia. I begin by citing a letter sent to me by the author. Most Reverend Father, I am finally sending you the text of the Hours of the Passion, and all for the glory of the Lord. I am also including another sheet containing the benefits, merits, and promises of Jesus to all who meditate on these hours of the Passion. The sinner will turn to God. The imperfect will become perfect, the saint will become holier, those who are tempted will triumph over temptation. Those who are ill shall discover the necessary medicine to be strengthened and comforted. The weak will be spiritually nourished. What can we say about how great this tool would be for each religious community to advance in holiness, maintain its purpose, increase in the number of its vocations and obtain true prosperity? It would tell of how much commitment each community ought to have in the constant practice of this pious exercise. And the members of these communities who daily attend Holy Mass would receive communion with such ardent desire and love for Jesus that each communion would be a renewed marriage of the soul with Jesus, in the most intimate and increasing union of love. If on account of only one soul doing these hours, Jesus would spare a city of chastisements and would give grace to as many souls as there are words of these sorrowful hours. How many graces might a community expect to receive? How many imperfections and omissions would it be healed of, if not preserved from? How many souls would sanctify and save through the observance of this pious exercise? If there were but one soul in each community that would apply itself to observing these hours with more attention during the day, even amidst its daily occupations, in the evening and at night time with a little bit of vigil, it would be the summit, and the maximum profit for that community and for the whole world. If this exercise were observed by all taking turns, day and night. Now, how these hours of the Passion can be done? One method is to meditate 1 hour each day by reading it alone, with one's family or with others. In this way, in 24 days one would complete the 24 hours. A good clock never stops, life never stops. A second method is to form groups, let's say of 4, 8, 12 or possibly 24 people and more. Each person should be committed seriously to doing one of the hours assigned for a period of time, before moving on to the next hour. A good clock marks all the hours, it doesn't skip any of them. A third method is to do at least 1 hour each day, at the time of the day which coincides with that hour. In any event, one must strive to reach such familiarity with these hours of the Passion and assimilate them in such a way that one follows them mentally throughout the entire day. For this purpose it is very helpful to learn by heart the succession of the 24 hours with the corresponding title reported on the next page. To do an hour of the Passion means to read it attentively, meditating on it, contemplating it and making it one's own life. It is not just remembering and having pity on the sufferings of Jesus as something that happened many centuries ago in a faraway place. Rather, it is first of all, to enter into the divine will, in which everything is present and in act, and to participate in the interior acts and sufferings of our Lord, which are present and in act at this precise moment, so as to repeat his life within us, to grow in his likeness, and to pour upon everyone the infinite value, merits, and effects of his Passion. Jesus explains this very important difference. One can comprehend then how the hours of the Passion are not just a reading, nor even an ordinary devotion, but a formation of life, the interior life of Jesus. In this way, day after day, we will feel more and more that Jesus is truly living in us, not just our life, but his own divine life.